Hello. Hello and welcome to NaNoWriMo, because it's so nice to see you and I am so grateful that you're tuning in. In many ways, I like to think that I'm helping you, but in so many ways, you're helping me, because it's just wonderful for me to have the opportunity to dress up a little, to throw on a little bit of slap, as we call it in the industry, the makeup, and just to find new ways to engage with the world in these kind of weird times. However, I want to talk about something a little bit more serious, and that is the subject of spirituality. Now, oh my God, what on earth does the spirituality thing mean? We don't really know, but I like to think that it's that something that's a little bit bigger than ourselves. Oh, I don't know about my flabby little... Oh, I think I'm going to have to do more of those exercises, I think. Anyway, so what is that thing? Certainly, sometimes our religious pursuits give us a sense of spirituality, and for some of us that means going to our churches and synagogues and places, and unfortunately that's no longer available, and so that's a bother that we don't have those grand places. I know how lovely it's been for me. I mean, I may be Jewish, but I can go to St. Mary's and find it's such a beautiful atmosphere there. However, spirituality does tend to be something that we sometimes turn to when things are a little bit tough. And so I'd be interested to hear your comments on my Facebook page, just to know where you're at with your spirituality. Are you feeling a little bit held? Do you feel like there's a little bit of a guardian angel or some sense of protection? Because this is what we want. We want a sense that we're somehow being held in these kind of difficult times, and also that we are going to get through this. And I always say, as you know, that we're all in this together, and that it takes a lot. But to tune into our spirit, it means that whatever's happening for us personally, physically, or psychologically, that those things do not necessarily affect the part of us that's a little bit spiritual. There's that idea that all our thoughts and all our emotions are a little bit like clouds that pass along. And then if we know that above those clouds, everybody knows that there's a blue sky. And in the days that we used to be able to fly, we could find that it's a miserable day down here. It's all dark and gloomy and rainy and what have you. But then as we go higher, there's blue sky. And, it makes me think about how beautiful, having seen the images from outer space, and you look back about this beautiful planet. It's just this beautiful orb of blue. And so for us to tune into our spiritual sense of self, some people have been exploring this for quite a long time. For others, it's something new. But, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Now, some people say from a spiritual perspective that happens when you have a little bit of an insight. And what I was about to say was that if you do have an impulse to explore this, that you can go online and there's just so much information available, books to read and what have you. And of course, there's plenty of YouTube videos that you can listen to, and they're especially nourishing, because certainly we can, in these times when there isn't so much to do and we're held inside, it's quite easy to get lost in the wormhole of social media. And of course, social media has its place, but it can lead us in particular trajectories, especially around focusing on the virus. And there's better things to do. It's important that we are aware of the virus, but also listening to some sort of spiritual person talking about something or another just might inspire you to have a different perspective. So I encourage you, or have a look at books, or maybe a friend's got a book, and just see if you might take a moment to read, to YouTube, to chat online with friends, or have a little discussion, and see if you can just elevate your world. One of the simplest ways is to light a little candle. And if I had a candle here, I would have. I've been lighting candles left and right. You can just light a candle and dedicate it to bringing more light into the world. And so, as you know, I love you all, and I look forward to us meeting again soon. Bye now.